Yo, sup, swag? And you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lard, aka KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. Look, man. Oh my god, bro. I was literally just getting ready to just sit down and eat and vibe a little bit, bro. But look, man. We gotta keep grinding, bro. We gotta keep grinding, man. Shout out to Microphone, bro. We got a huge Deshaun Watson trade update, man. This is huge, bro. This is what he been putting, bro. So let's check it out.
We have more breaking news out of the NFL where Deshaun Watson will not face criminal charges over accusations ranging from sexual assault to sexual harassment. A grand jury determining today that there was not enough evidence in the accusations to criminally charge Watson.
Definitely a very emotional.
My dog back! My dog back! Yeah, my dog Deshaun. My dog back.
Thankfully, the Deshaun Watson saga, at least his legal situation, recently got resolved. And the good thing about that is now we get to discuss where he is potentially going to get traded to. In this video, I'm going to tell you the dark horse teams that are involved, the #1 team that's most likely to trade for him, other teams that are in the race, and of course, dispel a ridiculous rumor that I heard prior to hitting record on this video. Before we get to the content, we do $500 giveaways on this channel to any subscriber that has on. We also do the same thing for any of my Instagram followers. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd enter for a chance to win $500. We do short versions of this content on my TikTok at Microphone NFL. And now that we get all that out of the way,
damn. Yeah. Bro, my dog back. Hey. Storm don't last forever, bro. Hopefully it don't last for me.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? On Monday, there was a huge report that Deshaun Watson is expected to meet with the Carolina Panthers and New Orleans Saints and other teams in the next 48 hours. And initially, the #1 comment I got on all my videos is,
Mike, why not the Indianapolis Colts?
Well, it's very important to know this, guys, just as a general rule in the NFL. Most of the time, unless if a player is absolutely washed, you won't ever see a star player get traded within the same division. The last time I could think of a starting QB that was traded within the same division was when the Philadelphia Eagles traded Donovan McNabb to the Washington Redskins at the time. And once he was traded there, it was very apparent why they traded him within the division. Donovan McNabb was a shell of his former self. He had a remarkable career with the Eagles, but he was really
I heard of him on Madden Ultimate Team.
Result, you're not going to see
I don't really know him like that. I heard about him on Madden Ultimate Team.
26-year-old dominant quarterback that is without a doubt, in my opinion, and I guess recency bias would go against me here, in my opinion, is a top 5 QB in the NFL. Well, actually, no, not top 5 anymore, considering the fact that Tom Brady just came back. But top 6, top 7, I don't know, somewhere between top 5 to top 7, Deshaun Watson is there. And to be honest, things were so extreme for the Houston Texans that they declined the Indianapolis Colts' attempt to speak with Deshaun Watson. Now, ultimately, I think this is just the Indianapolis Colts conveying to the fan base that they know that they need a quarterback, and unfortunately, their division rival isn't going to trade a star QB in his prime to them at this time. Now, there is a means for the Colts to acquire a quarterback via a Deshaun Watson trade. We're going to cover that later on in the video. What we got late last night, according to Ari Meirov, is that Deshaun Watson is scheduled to meet with the Cleveland Browns on Tuesday, which is today, after he met with the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
Get on that boy Baker going.
The New Orleans Saints and Carolina Panthers have both made strong trade proposals to Houston, but Watson holds the cards with a no-trade clause. Really interesting and potentially very awkward. Obviously, they are more likely to trade them within their own conference than within their own division, but still, they are much less likely to trade within their own conference than, say, the opposing conference, which is why the list of teams are primarily composed of teams that play in the NFC, like the Panthers and the Saints. Saints, and there is a dark horse candidate that I want to get to in just a sec. In addition to that, this situation is so unique because the Houston Texans are expected to trade Deshaun Watson, and they're pretty much collecting all of these trade proposals, and Deshaun Watson gets to pick which team he gets traded to because he has a no trade clause. I've never seen a quarterback with this amount of leverage over a team, I think, in my entire life. It's very fascinating to see Deshaun Watson handle this situation like a free agency. Now, I think the Cleveland Browns meeting with Deshaun Watson was so successful that they started clearing up additional cap space. Yesterday, they released Jarvis Juice Landry. Now, obviously, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Amari Cooper recently, it didn't make a lot of sense to keep Jarvis Landry around. But today, they decided to release a big-time member of their offensive line, J.C. Treader. This saves them $8.2
Bro, they released Jarvis? I didn't know that.
And it's a really big deal because this man was a top 3 pass blocking center throughout the last 4 years of his career. And he clearly meant a lot to the Cleveland Browns just based upon this letter he wrote to Cleveland saying to the entire Browns organization and the city of Cleveland, thank you for a wonderful 5 years. To all the people that worked so hard for us behind the scenes, from the equipment staff, nutrition staff, cafeteria staff, security staff, facilities and grounds crew, and to all the professional staff at the club. You made work fun and I'll miss you. To the strength and conditioning team, thank you for working with me to create a plan that was best for me and my body. To the training staff, from the start, it was clear to me that you cared about me as a person first instead of me as a football player.
Damn.
After 5 years together, I see you all not as trainers but as friends. The men in the locker room are lucky to have each and every one of you looking after them. I'm going to miss my teammates. I'm leaving Cleveland with incredible memories and friendships that will last longer than my time here. I wish you all nothing but the best. And finally, to my friend Joel Bitonio, you are the heart of the Cleveland Browns. It has been my pleasure to play next to you for 5 years, and I look forward to the day that you are put in the ring of honor with the other Browns greats. Thank you to everyone who helped make Anna and me feel at home in Cleveland. My family and I look forward to the next adventure and helping our next team pursue a Super Bowl. So that's just give you an idea, man. A very important locker room component for the Cleveland Browns just got released. As a result, you might be getting a feeling that, hey, Browns might be feeling pretty good about their ability to get Deshaun Watson. Now, this is a very interesting situation because if this doesn't work out, if Deshaun Watson doesn't get traded to the Cleveland Browns, then man, things are going to be awkward with Baker Mayfield. They already told Baker that he is their starting QB for next year, but they aren't going to sign him to a contract extension just yet, which is okay because the only notable player from their draft class so far that got a contract extension is Josh Allen, who's an absolute superstar. Lamar Jackson obviously won an MVP and is a prolific quarterback, but his momentum isn't nearly where it was when he won that MVP season. I have no idea why he has yet to sign a contract extension, if I'm being honest, but he has been very quiet about his situation. So moving on from the Cleveland Browns, there is a dark horse team that has entered the Deshaun Watson race, a team that I would have never expected, and that's none other but the Atlanta Falcons. Now, according to Ian Rappaport,
that would be crazy.
It would get extremely complicated. Trading Matt Ryan, a huge cap hit. They could do it. You can always do it, but certainly it becomes extremely complicated. But this is near Deshaun Watson's hometown, so at least it is something worth considering. I'm told a decision by tomorrow.
The Falcons are a gigantic dark horse to pursue Deshaun Watson, and Adam Schefter agrees, saying that the Falcons have emerged as a sleeper team to acquire Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson. The Falcons joined the Panthers, Saints, and Browns as teams that have met with or are interested in trading for Watson. More to come on ESPN. This is hysterical. The entire NFC South saw that Tom Brady is returning from retirement and said, oh my God, we need a quarterback, and are all trying to pursue Deshaun Watson at this point. Now, what's interesting is what happens to Matt Ryan if Deshaun Watson gets traded.
That's what I'm saying. Where is he going to go?
Well, according to Albert Breer, if the Falcons were to land Deshaun Watson, it would open up former MVP Matt Ryan as an option for teams like the Colts to pursue, which adds another layer of intrigue to their interest. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't think the Falcons are going to make it work out.
They have $55 million in dead money.
They're going to have to do some sort of salary cap gymnastics in order for this to work out, but it's a report nonetheless that I felt like I should bring to your attention.
Damn, bro,
Then
Deshaun
there
is
was
back,
this
bro.
very
He gotta be
intriguing
back. He's
report
back.
from none other than Jordan Schultz. According to the Schultz report, and he even got Dove Kleiman to tweet this, the 49ers have a meeting with Deshaun Watson. So when I first looked into this, a part of me thought, okay, I can't blame them. It's not very often where a pure superstar quarterback makes it onto the market and you could trade for him in his prime. It's very, very rare for that to happen. I also thought this was a horrible look for Trey Lance if it was true. It means that the 49ers don't have much faith in Trey Lance next year. But as time went on, Peter Schrager denied it. Multiple other sources denied this was actually a thing, which makes me want to ask the question, is this report legitimately true and the 49ers just don't want anyone to know about it? Or is it...
I'm not gonna lie, Jimmy G is trending right now.
At all whatsoever.
I'm leaning towards not true at all whatsoever because the 49ers don't necessarily have the greatest assets to go out and pursue Deshaun Watson. I guess if you offer Trey Lance and maybe Nick Bosa or one of your standouts on defense with some future first-round picks, there might be a chance, but I honestly don't think there's much truth to this.
I don't know,
the
man.
49ers feel like they have someone in Trey Lance and they've been really invested all year long into developing him as a player. It wouldn't make much sense for them to pull the plug on Trey Lance now. Either way, Deshaun Watson's expected to make his decision tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a monumental day. We're going to finally get answers to the Deshaun Watson saga, and there is going to be a domino effect. Currently, the front runner to land
he's back, bro.
Saints, who have kind of made their cap situation a little bit better, but it's still not a pretty situation at that. There is some stuff that they could do to clear up some cap space. Like they can move on from players like Taysom Hill, and their future will look a lot better once Drew Brees' contract comes off of the books next year. But for this year, they can't really do much to...
His contract's still on? He still getting paid? I did not know that.
Isn't there anymore is a little bit of a wild card in my opinion because the culture might be a little bit different. Although Dennis Allen worked under Sean Payton all those years, I haven't really seen a coordinator successfully succeed a previous head coach in quite some time, or at least nothing is coming to me. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about.
Wow, bro. All I'm gonna say is Deshaun is back, bro. He's gonna be back, bro. Tomorrow should be even crazier, bro. He should be on the team probably tomorrow or this week, bro. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Shout out to my phone, bro.